No, sir, I don't like it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to No Sir Pod, the podcast where we talk about shit we don't like with people we absolutely adore. Today is no exception. I'm joined with the hilarious Mr. Vince Caldera.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Hey.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for inviting me.
I'm actually super excited to have you on because you seem like a person who doesn't like to complain or ruffle any kind of feathers whatsoever. So I'm excited to hear you just make an I statement about you not enjoying something. For me, that's really where the joy in this episode will be for me.
That's such a good assessment of me too, because that is very much like, I don't want to like be inconvenient to anyone. I don't want to like make it seem like I'm like a bad guy for having a complaint, you know,
or an opinion whatsoever,
or an opinion, because then you end up getting to like a heated debate about everything. I'm more of like the person that like once I leave an event or something, if someone's driving with me, I'll be like, am I wrong for thinking this? Just because I feel like I need somebody to agree with me or like at least give me their perspective to be like, oh no, that's okay. You're right to think.
Oh no, you were
bad.
talking to an insane person.
Yes,
that's
exactly.
what it was. Yeah.
Like, did I get a weird vibe from this person?
I need something grounded. I need something.
Bring
someone
me back.
to base reality.
I need an anchor.
Yeah.
Yes. Because a lot of the time I feel like I don't want to do that because I don't know. I feel like I'm afraid of upsetting someone in that moment, and I feel like people can like have really big reactions, and I am not the person to meet them where they're at sometimes. Like, I'm not a road rage person. If someone is just mad at me, I just try to like look away or whatever, Yeah, I'm like, just go in front of me or whatever you need to do.
Do whatever you need to do.
Yeah. So I feel like you're 100% right that I don't like to be like a little troublemaker.
Yeah. Well, today we're changing everything.
Yeah, exactly.
We're making big strides. Today is not to people please, my friend.
And I really had to like look inside and be like, what do I hate? I feel like
everybody always thinks it's like a hate. It doesn't even have to be a hatred. It's a thing that you just dislike that exists, or the way things happen you don't like, or it's being done incorrectly according to you.
Yeah,
right?
And you know what? Hate is such a strong word. I feel like something that is irksome to me, that bothers me, is when I get added to like a group chat that I didn't really want to be a part of. Like, I feel like I'm being held hostage to a conversation.
Oh, you are.
Yeah. And it just feels like I'm just like spectating the whole time, where people are like just going back and forth, and I'll get like a bunch of notifications about something, and I'm just seeing people reacting in real time, and I feel obligated to chime in. But like I don't know what to say sometimes, or I'll just like start reacting to stuff.
I do think there is like there's a sub-social construct within a group chat where there's always like a leader of somebody who always like wants to get everybody, who's always pitching a premise for everyone to comment on. And then there's I'm very much the voyeur, and I like to chime in with a punchline every so often, but I can't handle the constant. The second I'm added to a group chat, it is silenced.
But also yes, I think silencing it is the right thing. But also to you chiming in with like a joke or something, I'll do that. But then no one will react to it, and I'm like, oh, am I bad for like? Did I make a bad joke, or does someone just not find this? And
that's the other part that's annoying too, is it's like, are we gonna is this a serious all the time group chat? Because then I'm just gonna have to bow out. I can't handle with their no levity whatsoever in all of our conversation. It's just, but you know what I'm talking about? People who only text seriously, who won't play. I can't do it.
Yeah, I think every group chat should have a lifespan where we're like, this group chat will only last for like 2 weeks, and then everybody go your own way. Because even when I exit, and you'll it always makes a statement. It's like, this person has left.
Yeah,
it makes it seem like I'm angry.
Right.
And I'm not. I'm inconvenienced.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I wish I had like that sort of like that bravery in like real life conversations, because I feel like in real life you can also be held hostage to a convo.
When you have a you have a kind face. I'm certain you've been.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
man.
can't tell you how many strangers. I mean, I had this. I'm not gonna do the bit, but I had this bit where the premise is I don't think you should tell anyone to smile because I smile all the time, and I would never want what it welcomes for other people because
Yes.
people will just talk at you. You I don't know what it is about I'm just stoned. I'm
Yeah.
just stoned and in public and smiling at the creation I'm coming up with my own head, and it's like it's like a flame to chatty moths. They just want to
Contribute and
yeah.
pollinate whatever it is. Yeah.
Oh, did you think the smile was you? It is not.
It's just a general, that's how I feel type of thing. It's also like, I feel like lately the bravery that I've had with those kind of combos is like, I've just been brave enough to just leave, to just walk away.
Oh, good.
And it feels good where I'm
It
like, I don't want to be a
is.
part of this, you
Mhm.
know, because sometimes you'll be there for like that. I think at most like 10 minutes. Like that's my gauge where I'm like, I have nothing to contribute here.
Ugh, this happened to me the other night. I was at like a party situation, and then somebody's having an emotional crisis, and
Oh man.
you're choosing, first of all, you're choosing this time to do it. Wild.
Yeah.
Wild. In a room full of 80, 90 people, now is when you want to have your emotional outburst, and then to look for somebody to cling to like drop all of this stuff on. And listen, don't get me wrong, but I also don't know you that well. It'd be
Yes.
different if I was your best friend and you're like, I have to get this out now.
The context is different
Hmm.
because you can maybe you have like
Now
something
you're
to
a
tether to
social
that
vampire.
person.
Now
Yes.
I'm trying to enjoy myself, and you want me to be as miserable as you are.
It's also, I wish I had better like skills for that sort of stuff too, because like the first thing that comes to my mind is like a little there, you know. And I'm emotionally intelligent. I can understand what's happening, but words will just fail me. You know, I start using I statements. I'm like, no, don't do that. No, it's about them. And I'm just like, God, they're gonna think that I made it somehow about me, and I just don't want that to happen, man.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Now I'm stuck in this even more. Now I'm in this emotional crisis with them because I've included myself in it.
Yes.
Fuck, I'm further down this rabbit hole I didn't want to be in.
It's like, get tissues. Okay, I can do that. I could be like accommodating,
Do
maybe.
a slight rub on the back.
Yes.
A very pat.
Or pat.
A
Yeah,
pat.
yeah. I wish there was like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire type stuff where I can phone a friend or like ask the audience.
I need a lifeline for this social situation, please. Somebody.
There should be lifelines, or it's like, yeah, like a little, almost like a lifeguard has that thing that you throw out and you're like, grab
I've
onto
done that, especially for women, because I'm certain you, especially in a comedy space, and I'm certain this happens in like workspaces and stuff too, where you'll have somebody that's holding court and somebody is visibly miserable,
Mhm.
and the person who's holding court is just enjoying the sound of their own voice,
Yes.
so they don't notice how much they're bombing. And this, I love to come in and be like, "Did you want to get a drink? I'm so sorry. 1 second. Could you come out? I didn't know what you wanted. Will you come with me?" Saving people because I can't. It hurts me to see people be so unhappy.
And you're such a good person for being able to utilize that skill, because I'm a person that in like the workplace I cry, but people and like
you just start sobbing.
I just start sobbing, yeah, or just like being like miserable, but having like an audience in front of me. And I think it's also just like I am really good at like feeling like I'm good at feeling overwhelmed.
Mhm.
That's what I'm good at
Oh,
work.
nice.
You
At
know,
least I like that you play to your strengths.
yeah, but like you get to leave home early. That's cool. They don't make you stay the whole time. But there's
You
been
could always shit yourself. That's always like a go-to. You could always be like,
but then you're that guy
Yeah,
or
you
that
are that guy.
person,
That's
yeah, that
true.
shit
Well,
themselves.
how bad do you want to go home?
It becomes less of like he cried, but then he shit himself. So I was
As if the crying wasn't enough. I was about to send you home, and then look what happened.
Then they'd make you stay. I think they'd be like, call someone to bring you pants or whatever, and then just finish your shift, clock out. Yeah. It's one of those things where like someone has tried to save me, but they didn't do it in a good way. Where like I was crying, and then this was around this time of year, like Christmas time, and they're like, I was crying, and they're like, hey, come be over here. And then they just brought me to another setting with more people. And
Oh
I
my
was still
God.
upset.
That's what they thought. They were like, you know what you need? You need an even bigger social situation.
But
Maybe
it
they
was-
thought you were like, oh, I have an audience. Let me pull it together real quick now.
I guess they thought that's what's gonna happen because like they ended up pulling me into like a white elephant gift exchange, and everybody was trading presents. I didn't get to participate in it, but I just got to see people
Why
trade.
come watch this social event that you're not a part of?
It was that I already felt so frustrated, and then I'm just seeing people trade stuff. And yeah, I don't know what the point of me being in that room was, but I feel like that was their attempt at doing it. They just did it in a bad way. I feel like there needs to be like one of those like HR meetings where it's like, this is what happens when you see someone cry.
Yeah.
You know, I need that. I know what to do when someone's being inappropriate. Let me know what to do when
See,
someone needs a hand.
This is the kind of skills you need in a home like a health management like a home ec class.
Yes.
When the how to adult class in high school needs to be like, how do you handle somebody crying in public? How to handle it for you or someone else.
Yes, or find the right person for it.
Yeah.
If you feel like you can't do it, because that's been, I guess that's also something that bothers me is like when people don't know how to handle someone that's just having like a long day. You know. Yeah, because it's more than just like, let me help them be happy immediately. It's more like, just let me feel normal. Let me get back to normal.
Right. When people can't handle any negative emotions around them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's especially living here. I mean, stop it. I'm allowed to be mad. I'm allowed to have other emotions. It's also part of being a fucking person.
Exactly. Because I can't be happy all the time. I feel like that's unrealistic, you know?
Right, but that's the Delulu land that a lot of times people want to live in. Like, if you never have any negative emotion, you're always then that means you're good. And it's just like, no, then that means you're not tending to any of these other things because they're all part of the fucking human experience.
Yeah, you're ignoring all the other stuff that you don't want to deal with. You're postponing those feelings because then those feelings are going to come back to you like a boomerang. You're just not going to expect having to catch it.
Exactly.
You know?
And then that's how like the self-sabotaging happens, or you'll start self-medicating on like overly and stuff like that. That's when the bad behaviors that come from like everything's good, everything's okay.
And then you don't want to be around people like that sometimes because you're like, this is too much for me.
It isn't, because it's just disingenuous. I'd rather have the sincerity. I'd rather have you crying so that I know what's genuinely going on than having somebody be like, everything is wonderful, and you're just like, I can see your eyes screaming at me that something is wrong.
Exactly. And I feel like I started to appreciate when people were more honest about how their day is going, because I was always like in a situation where it's like, oh, everything's great. But then when someone's like, my day sucks, I was like, oh, I've never seen this before.
Ooh,
this is good. I can say this.
You're allowed to be honest about your experience? Wow.
I love that. Like, that feels really cool. Because I'm like, oh, it could be better. Even just that, I'm like, okay, thanks for being honest with me. Yeah.
Because it used to be, I think the social contract is somebody asks how you're doing and you just say fine or good or okay.
Yeah.
So that there never needed to be any further up. But to me, that's not really how you like. You're not cultivating human connection that way. That's just passive. Why did you ask me if you didn't genuinely want to fucking know? Just don't talk to me.
Yeah, I like
don't fucking talk to me.
Someone asks how you're doing, you respond honestly, and then they just walk away. They're like, oh, okay. Instead of like reacting to it, you know? Yeah, like, don't ask me if you don't want to really like know what the answer is. Yeah. Or
just say hello. If you just wanted to say hi to me, don't ask me a very probing question where it's just like, Jesus fucking Christ. And then I've gotten to the point now where it's just like, how are you? And how are you? Like, with a fucking I have to make a deep connect, like, how are you? You don't have to lie to me. I'm genuinely asking.
It's that tone too. Yeah. But really. Yeah. I never like when someone asks, are you okay? After like I'm like really like visibly upset. I never like that because I'm like, just let me do this. Just let me cry. Yeah.
There's something to be said. I was talking about this in the context of relationships where a lot of times I think a partner will be like, what's wrong? And it's just like, there's so many things wrong.
Yeah.
Let's just have like, there should be more a thoughtful way to get into it as opposed to just what's wrong. Just because it could be so many things. It could be like, you seem like you're upset. Is there anything you would like to express, to like let out? Is there anything that I could like console you? You know, just a better approach than what's wrong. It's just like, fucking, I don't know. Have you looked around? Everybody's dying. I feel fucking overwhelmed. You want me to go through the whole fucking list? Like
context clues,
yeah.
right? But I do like that acknowledgement and then the follow-up question. Like, you seem overwhelmed. Can I do anything to help you?
Yeah, are you
like
overstimulated? Can I turn off some of these lights? Is it too bright in here? Let's what can I do to make this a little bit more comforting?
Sometimes I do like a good cry, just where like it'll just come out of nowhere. I'm like, well, that felt good, you know, because I think like crying can be good too. Like I feel like you feel every kind of emotion when you're crying. You can be happy and cry. You can be sad and cry. You can feel like angry and cry. I feel like that's like the best reaction.
It's also like a genuine cleansing of your system.
Yeah.
Like
it feels good.
It's good for your body to cry.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like the last time I had like a good cry, you know, where it felt like good. I think
I cried in the shower probably like 4 days ago.
That's
big,
cool.
big good one, you know.
Yeah.
Big cardy cry.
Big good one. Yeah. I want to sob. I want to have like my lungs are being used and everything. The other day I just looked at my dogs and like I just felt like it was really like beautiful just looking at them and they're just having a good time, and that made me cry. And I was like, this feels nice. You know, I felt like I was being present and appreciating them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It felt cute.
Feel the warm, with the warm fuzzy feelings.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That feels nice.
I think that over time, I think to manifest it for people who didn't cry, I mean, we're talking about like ancient Greeks and stuff. I think that's part of the reason why they would put on the plays was for the catharsis, was to get people together to have an emotional reaction. I think that's part of the reason is it was to get people to do it because it was good. And even if it was you know, I think that's why they were into tragedies so much, is like, oh, this is a thing we're all experiencing at the same time, and it was another way to have people feel it in a safe way, I guess.
Instead of having like experience it in real life on their own, like it's not,
or a way for you to societally say it was okay.
Oh,
like we're all here, you know, just like if you go see a sad movie, everyone in that movie is feeling the same emotion for the most part. You know, unless you're a sociopath.
Or you're refusing to cry, you're holding it in. I'm gonna cry at home. I'm gonna save this for later.
It's just funny to be sitting in an AMC like
you
just hear you trying to
There's someone covering their eyes like it's a horror movie. They just don't want to feel like emotionally
but that I remember that was like a study of people who cry at movies are considered more empathetic, because that means you can understand the emotion that's being conveyed to you. And it's always like, I'm so glad you had to do this study to figure that out.
We use science. We paid people to do this. Hell yeah. I do wonder what movies they're using or showing for like these studies, you know? Yeah, it'd be cool to have that.
Yeah, is it just The Notebook, or is it Schindler's
It's
List?
just one,
you know, it's just the one movie over and over again.
The different kinds of cries. Yeah.
What's the range? What movie are you showing people to make them cry?
Yeah, is this an animated movie, or people crying at like dogs doing human stuff?
Yeah. How bad? How bad is it?
Yeah.
Give me something else you don't like.
I feel like lately, I don't know if it's just in this city, but when I see too many bumper stickers.
Too many bumper stickers.
Yeah, I feel like one bumper sticker is fine, but like, I feel like when I see too many of them,
that person doesn't know who they are.
They don't know who they are. They're too opinionated. I'm like, save this for like a convo or something, you know? There's just something about it where like, I think there's like a lot of ironic bumper stickers too. Like, you know, what is it? I'm listening to the 90s hit, whatever, be nice to me, that kind of thing. And they're almost like, always saying that they're like a bad driver, but it's because of X reason on it or whatever. Yeah.
It was like, what is it? Please excuse my driving. I let the devil take the wheel. Or something like that. Yeah.
It's like,
don't honk at me, I'll cry. I mean, to go back to the
yes. It like kind of reminds me of like when people wear like t-shirts with like funny things on them. You
Mhm.
know, it's like I don't want that to be like the personality. Like I don't want that to be your whole personality. Is like just the bumper sticker on the car.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's why with so many of them, then it's just like, oh, you don't even know who you are. If you have one sticker, like if you have the family, like oh, this is my whole thing, or if you have the whole family and then like a Godzilla eating the whole family, like
Yeah.
I get that, but when you have like, I feel like this, like your the back of your Subaru or the back of your minivan is not social media. I feel
Yes,
like
yes. That's a better way of explaining it. Yeah, it's not
I
like a
don't want
social
to
thing.
scroll past your fucking hatchback.
It makes me want to see the person also. Like it makes
Mhm.
me want to like investigate and see that as well.
Right.
Um, yeah.
Also, what a cowardly way to express because it's not, what am I going to stop at the red light and knock on the window, go, actually, I disagree.
They're inviting a conversation, discourse. Yeah,
Yeah.
at the red light. Yeah, I couldn't help but notice the bumper sticker. And I just have to say that I disagree with you on this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I miss when it was just like a Raiders crest on the back of like a car. And I'm like, I just disagree with the symbol, you know,
Yeah.
instead of me
Or
being
a
like,
Jesus fish, and then it was like a Jesus fish being eaten by a fish with feet. And it
yeah.
was like evolution, like that was your way of getting discourse.
You got like a better, I think, look inside their brain, you know?
Mhm.
But yeah, also like I feel like people don't know how to curate. You know, it's like they have this and this and
I would
this.
hate to see the art of the people with too many bumper stickers on the back of their car.
Exactly.
It's probably going to be derivative at some point. At some point, you're probably going to be. There's no nuance. It's a lot of yelling.
I would do wonder if it's like a gateway where like if you almost like when you get one tattoo, you end up getting more. Like if that's what it's
Mm.
like with bumper stickers, where
Or the other thing, and this might be a way to garner sympathy for them, is maybe because a bumper sticker should be like, that's your statement. Like, I'm
yeah,
putting this on my vehicle. I want the world to know how I feel about this. And then something else ends up happening that's more important to you. Like, it's like my kid went it was on the honor roll, and then it's also like, oh, human rights. I gotta put something on my car about
yeah.
human rights.
I love my kid, but I care about this a little bit more. Yeah.
And then you're like, I can't decide. I do why dogs matter too. Should I put that on there?
You're seeing how they react to the world in real time. Yeah, yeah. I hate GMOs. I got to put that on there too. You got to know that I hate this. I love that.
It's just Calvin peeing on GMOs.
yeah. On corn. Just a big old stock of corn. Yeah.
Calvin's peeing on corn.
That's such a classic one too. Yeah, just this kid peeing on something. And it's just like, it's disapproval.
Hmm.
That is such a funny way of being. There's like thumbs down and then Calvin peeing on something. Those are the two gamuts of it. Yeah, the spectrum.
Yep. I mean, how else can you be more concise? Right? I mean, you only got one sticker to say everything you want to say.
Yeah, a picture's worth 1,000 words. That whole thing. Yeah, yeah. I guess like having a decal where you can swap it out. Just have the Calvin thing and then swap
Why
out what
haven't
he's
they
peeing
made
on.
car sticker? I guess they make the magnets.
The
They
magnets.
make magnets now, but it's
Yeah.
it's not as readily available. Where what if you switch sides? What if you're a bandwagon fan? What if you were a Raiders fan? But now you're a Chargers fan. Like, what if what if you switch sides?
Yeah, to have room for growth. To be
Mhm.
like, I had this opinion, but now I'm moving on from it. I never see people putting a new sticker on a previous bumper sticker. You know how like some people
Oh,
try to cover
yeah.
up a tattoo, they'll like change
Mhm.
that up, you know, they'll have like someone maybe like an ex's name on that.
Mhm.
You know, they never like put the new thing on top of it. You
Mhm.
know, like I never get to see the mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to assume that you were right the whole time, or like you firmly believe this the
Mhm.
entire time that you were driving this
The
car.
whole time.
Yeah, the whole time. Yeah.
Mhm.
Or maybe
Yeah,
they were
this
pranked.
2003 Honda Civic, you're telling me you feel the exact same way you did in 2003? I don't believe it. I was never I have too much commitment issues. I could never There was nothing I would ever commit to enough to put on my vehicle. I think the closest I've ever gotten is I have a sticker like on my visor. I think that
On
was
your
the close.
visor.
Yeah.
In the interior of your car, you have
Yes.
it's a private opinion
Yes.
that you
It's just
have.
for me. Oh, this is a thing I like. There you go. Bam.
Yeah.
That's just for, but on the outside, no, it's too much commitment because seeing people how they would have to take it off and there was always like the residue of whatever the
Oh
shape that
yeah.
what once was,
The
even if
shadow.
you could get it off, you know, I never wanted to ruin my car, so I never committed. Yeah, you'd never know.
It's just interesting to like put a sticker on your car. Like that feels like such a big thing. It reminds me of
Mhm,
like when people would put like stickers on their laptops. And I feel like
mhm.
that would ruin the laptop.
See, I could only do that if I had the case.
Yeah,
I have a case for my laptop that has stickers all over it,
but it's not
but
on the actual
but
thing.
it's not on the actual thing.
Yeah, because
There's always room for change. Change is the only thing that's constant and permanent.
you're being mindful. You're thinking ahead. Yeah, there's just something about it. I feel like you're ruining the thing when you put a sticker on it.
Yes.
You know.
Maybe not so much a water bottle, I think, but even then.
You know what I'm also seeing a lot of is like car wraps where like people wrap like a big thing on it. Like
Only for money. Why else would you do that?
only for
If you
that's
want to
right.
borrow my car for 6 months and pay me a fuck ton of money to put a big sticker on it, okay, if I need the money. But other than that, that's insane to me.
I'll see like the anime girl like car
Mhm,
wraps
mhm.
and it just feels like really like such a big commitment. And then people are just gonna be like, you're that kind of guy or
Oh,
you're
that
like
guy
that.
fucks a pillow,
Yeah.
right? Like, there's no way around it.
That guy has a
If-
body
come
pillow at
on.
home.
If he's wrapping his car, he's definitely fucking a pillow, right?
Yes.
At least rubbing his dick against it. If not, if there's no hole, but
I think it does kind of have like the
weeb
the
vibe.
weeb
Yeah.
vibe, but there's also like I guess like the give of like you put this wrap on your car and it does turn into like a photo opportunity for someone where they can take a picture in front of your car
That's true.
and then they're like, at least I'm not this guy.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that is the thing that they give to the community is a photo opportunity and the chance for conversation. Maybe they're doing something good,
Oh yeah.
right? Yeah.
To me, it just sounds like The Game, where remember that old book, The Game, on like how to talk to women, where you have to like have a magic trick in your pocket. Like it was like,
God.
I got a wrap on my car. It's gonna be a good conversation starter.
It's just like
These ladies are gonna be so impressed by my Sailor Moon wrap. They're gonna want to have a chat with me.
they're gonna be like, I love it. Like, who's gonna? I feel like even if I did have the same interest as that person, I don't want to be in the same like space as that. You know, like I don't want to be like, oh, we have something in common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you should have a personality and not have things represent your personality. I was also the same way about t-shirts and stuff, where it's
Yeah.
just like, okay. Oh, but also a lot of times it's a flag for me to not to know who not to talk to.
Yeah, it is funny. I feel like when you're like a kid, the version of that is like you'll wear like a cartoon like shirt, and that's kind of like your like political opinion. You're like, oh, I'm like a SpongeBob fan. Like that's
Yes,
the
yeah.
household. We're a SpongeBob house,
Mhm.
right? But then as you get older, you start to wear those opinions and words.
Yeah.
You know, like there'll be
This
people
is
that have,
America. We don't like to read even on the shirt.
we don't. Isn't it crazy? We're a country that hates to read, but we'll have so many statements on a T-shirt. You know, we'll even have like a bunch of back text or whatever.
Even
We'll
on
have,
butts. I mean, you got
Even on
statements on
butts,
butts.
yes.
You gotta read butts.
it has to
now.
be a one syllable word.
Yeah.
You know, maybe two, juicy at most, right? Yeah, that's 2 syllables. Yeah. Or
My friend Arnie Ellis used to have a bit about a larger woman who had the tail of 2 cities on her butt. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. I still think about that bit. Anytime I see a woman with sweatpants with writing on the butt, I still think about it.
and it's like it's still eye catching too. It's like sequined out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And to speak of sequin, I saw a Tesla that was covered in iridescent, like bedazzled, like little gems, like little, and I was just like, I can't even buy shoes with those because I know the thingies are gonna fall off. You have them on a vehicle.
Also feels like a safety hazard. You're like bedazzling this whole thing. It's shiny, you know?
Yeah,
The sun.
and when the lights hit it, it was annoying.
That's crazy.
It was annoying.
Yeah, it's funny when people like wear something or have something that has like a lot of attention, and then they're like, "What? Why are you looking at me?" That kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know? Well, because you have like a bedazzled Cybertruck or something.
Yeah, because it's intrusive.
It's intrusive. Yeah.
What you're wearing is intrusive. So I'm sorry, I can't help but the shining. I thought there was a fucking what is it? A
disco
lighthouse. I
ball?
thought there was a lighthouse at this party. I'm getting blinded. That's why.
Yeah, man. Like that stuff just kind of has been bugging me a little bit lately. It's just like the
Mhm,
bumper stickers because I see it so much.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there is a that'll show them.
That'll show 'em, yeah.
To it that I just think is not true.
Yeah,
I don't think
exactly.
you're making the impact you think you are. But
You're
um
convincing someone, giving them a new perspective, yeah.
mhm. Yeah, I don't think I've never met anybody that had their mind changed in bumper to bumper. I don't think anybody's been sitting in their car, they're like, "You know what? That Mazda had a good point." I think
And what is that turnover rate of like, if I did change someone's mind today, you
Mhm.
know? Because you never know. You there's no way of you knowing.
You wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, until somebody comes and knocks on the window and is like, "I disagree with your bumper stickers." Like
Y-
we said, it was like, "No. Alright, give me something else. What else are you?"
Yeah. When like things that bother me, it's things that bother me, pet peeves, things like that,
Mhm.
right? Um, I feel like there's moments where like I want to learn about my grandparents, but sometimes it's like I'm afraid of them bumming me out. I feel like they'll say something that feels like really sad, and I'm like, oh damn.
And so casually too.
Yeah.
I was I remember talking to my grandmother because my grandmother's from Cuba, and just she'd be casually just like, "Oh yeah, the floor was made of dirt, and we just had palm fronds for a roof," and I was just like, "Oh my god!" Like I'm like, "Oh my god!" And she's like, "Oh yeah, it was just
It's
how
normal.
this was." Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck? Were you unhoused, dude? Is this how I find out you were homeless?"
And it's like the way I like it kind of like just invites the conversation. Like my grandma will just be like looking out a window, just like staring longingly, and I'm like, "Hey, what are you thinking about?" And she's like, "Yeah, well, I used to eat squirrels when I was a little girl." And I'm like, "All right, well, fuck, I'm sorry,
Or
gosh."
are you looking for one? Like,
Yeah, yeah. Are you hungry? Is this your way telling me that you're hungry? Yeah. And now I have to look for like an LA restaurant that will serve
squirrel.
cuisine that accommodates her dietary restrictions. Yeah. Where are those restaurants, right? Where it's like the way that you used to eat when you were a little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, I have eaten at a place called the Roadkill Cafe, so maybe that. But again, that was also I don't think it's still in business.
Yeah. What an appetizing name, Roadkill. Yeah.
Yeah. But also like so casual about death too. It'll be like, "Oh, I just talked to so and so, and then they died like 3 days later, and this one's dead too, and then my cousin's also dead too." And it's just so flippant at the where you're
Yeah.
just like, "Wow." Um.
But and then they're so dismissive about it too, where they're
Mhm.
like, "Well, that's life."
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
just how it is.
Pues es la vida.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right.
Ese como es. And it's like, well, is that how flippant you want me to be about when you die? Do you want me to just be like, "What? ¿Qué se
Well,
pasa?
yeah.
Tiempo pasa, gente pasa.
You
What are
can't
you
do
gonna do?"
anything about it. That's what
Yeah.
God wants. Yeah. Or like when something really bad is happening, like God wants that to happen. And I'm like, dude, like do something about it.
Yeah.
Please. Like my grandma will like
Please stop
gets
letting God take the
yeah, yeah.
wheel.
Take control. What is it? Free will.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. She'll like get sick or something. She's like, no, God wants me to be sick right now. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like just take like an Advil or something.
Yeah.
Or yeah. There's also like the reluctance of going to like the doctor. That also like bugs me a lot where it's like, just go. I think like they get scared,
Mhm.
but it's like I think you need to go to like figure out what's happening.
Mhm.
But yeah, they'll just complain about stuff and yeah, I feel like I need to like trick them into going to the doctor. I'm like almost like when I trick my dog into going to the vet.
Yeah. You gotta like give him some treats.
Yeah.
Like, come
Yeah.
on, come on! I got a squirrel in the car. I wanna
Yeah,
show-
yeah. You see this? It's outside. Yeah, let's go take a look at it. Let's go investigate.
Uh-oh, he ran into this doctor's office. Let's go get him.
But yeah, the
Go
doctor
chase
can
the
help
squirrel.
us.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
doctor will help us get the squirrel.
But then like they'll like they won't go to the doctor, but they'll like give me a lot of like medical advice. So like, you know what you need to do when you're
Oh,
sick is this. It's like, how
okay.
do you know this? You're not going to the doctor.
You don't even
Yeah.
believe in medicine.
You
Why am I taking advice from you?
yeah.
She's like, suck on this leaf.
Yeah.
It'll help. And you're like, okay.
But then when it does work out, you're like, what do you know?
Yeah.
Like, what do you know that I don't understand? You know, like you're some kind of like witch doctor or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There is a very mystical element to my grandparents trying to fix things, ailments and shit like that. And I would such since I was little, I was like, I don't know if this is superstition or if this is based in real. Like I don't, but even like like red cloth, you keep a red cloth under the mattress to keep bad spirits away, or but then there would be stuff like put Vicks Vapor Rub on your chest, like there would be. So it was always very confusing. I'm like, well, which part of this is magic and which part of this is real?
Yeah, and then you start applying it to your real life, and it feels almost like a ritual. You're like, oh, I had this bad day because I didn't leave a glass of water out at night. My God, this is my fault. Yes. God, you blame yourself. Like, if I only had listened to that thing, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they'll bring it up to like, well, did you do this thing? And you're like, no, that's your problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is. And it's to me, it seems like a really fun repackaging of like OCD. Like every time you go to bed, you're like, I have to have a glass of water every night when I go to bed. Like in that context, that makes sense to a person like that. But it should be like, no, but it's to keep all the bad spirits away.
Oh my God.
That seems less. The OCD makes way more sense to me.
It does feel very OCD, where like you have to just kind of maintain it all the time, and then you're like, "Where's my water? Where's my glass?" Yeah, yeah.
Are there bubbles in it? Don't drink it if there's bubbles in it, because that means the evil is trapped in.
The evil's trapped in there. You can't pop the bubble. Yes. Don't do you like that egg cleansing thing? Those limpias. Have you done that before?
No. I've been offered, but I'm a hard no on it.
Does it scare you, or like does
no,
it? Okay.
It's just not. I know eggs aren't a proper detox.
Yeah.
Just based on
fair. Maybe this is where my brainwashing is coming in, where I'm like, wait, why are you hesitant? It works, right? But yeah, I feel like I was introduced to that like when I was really little, and I feel like at first
but that's also a time thing. I remember that was like a whole big thing in like the early 90s and like the diet era of the dieting
like
and like weight loss and stuff.
Stuff.
It was very big for people to drink raw eggs. I mean, I remember seeing it in movies. I remember seeing people on TV talking about it, but it was like drinking raw eggs was like so good for you.
But that's bad though, isn't it? Like you get sick.
You can. I mean, especially now with people them not regulating the food. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Now more than ever, it's a dice roll.
That's so funny.
They're constantly like, something else got salmonella. Oops, it's been out for a few months.
We forgot to tell you.
Yeah. I'm cooking everything now, dog. Everything's getting heat.
Everything's on the fire. Yeah. I think when I was introduced to like the egg thing, it just felt normal. It just felt like the plan B. That was like, if the doctor doesn't help you, just come to grandma and she's going to get like a fresh pack of eggs and she'll just rub it on you. And the whole thing was like, it takes negative energy out of your body and puts it in the egg. And I guess like if someone was like saying hateful things, this is my what they would tell me is that if someone's like saying hateful things to you, it'll be on like your body or your person. The egg will absorb that. They'll crack it in the water, and you'll see like yolk. And it turns like really interpretive, where they're like, you see the yolk here, like it's doing this and this, and they'll be like, this means that someone was really mad at you, or like this is this.
Oh,
and I was
wow.
like,
way to give me even more of a complex. I'm already worried if people are mad at me. Now, if the egg acts weird, now it's just reinforcing. See, I knew it. I knew they were mad at me.
Yeah. It's a great way to like crowdsource all this like insecurity. You're like, wow, this egg is telling you that? This little chicken embryo.
Also, good luck going to school and telling your schoolmates the egg said you were mad at them.
Yeah. I start bringing my own eggs to every doctor's appointment. I'm like, that's great. Whatever. We did the eye test. Can you just put this egg on me? What do you think? Then you take it to another doctor for a second opinion.
Yeah. Well, what kind of egg was it?
Oh, yeah. Brown egg, white egg. Yeah. Yeah.
I trust the brown eggs more, to be honest with you.
That's funny. Is this egg covered? Like, will my insurance cover this kind of egg? Like, no, we don't take ostrich eggs. We'll take chicken eggs, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but these eggs aren't part of my HMO.
Pay out of pocket.
Yeah. By the dozen or individually or?
Yeah.
And then you get a bill for the egg, and it's like an ibuprofen at a hospital. It's $350 for one egg.
I remember you're refusing eggs at the hospital. I'm like, do I need it?
Do I have to have the egg?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Send it back.
I don't think
it's not even refrigerated. What are you doing?
You don't want your Waffle House egg that's sitting on top. Why do they always keep the eggs on top of the fucking grill? Whatever, doesn't make sense, but
I'm not
seems
gonna
like a not good way to store it.
not gonna question your degree. I just feel like it's like I was raised differently. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a fun and weird like as you get older like thing, like I just remember things that you were supposed to do, and as I got older I was just like, why?
Yeah.
There's no basis for it. And then I'll try to scour the internet for it. There's still nothing to back it.
Then the internet makes you feel weird.
Yeah, because the internet's like, what? Like, I'm the internet and I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
The internet's like, excuse me? Ellipses? Yeah. Say that. Yeah, it's just asking you to say it again slowly. You're starting to get mad. You're just like imperative with everything. You're like, I meant to say that. Yeah.
They're like, that's crazy.
That's good.
You know it's bad when the internet's telling you that's crazy.
When I can't even find it on Reddit, like no one's talking about this. God. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a unique experience. That's more alienating than
Yeah,
it makes
you feel like a
special.
weirdo.
Yeah. Give me something else. What else do I think?
Yeah. I've been going on like job interviews and stuff like that. And I
It's
like
already a nightmare.
it's already
First of all, sorry.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
You know, I'm very lucky and privileged that I get to like get the callbacks and stuff like that. That feels like a small victory in and of itself, where people are like, "Hey, come in, we want to talk to you."
Mm-hmm.
The part that I feel like bothers me is like obviously like not getting anything back, like just like a dead silence on the other end. But I feel like there needs to be like some kind of like compensation for like your time. You know, like give me like $20 for gas or something. Like I came in. We made the effort. We talked. Like, give me like at least
You're
payment.
getting paid to talk to me.
Yeah.
Why am I not getting paid to talk to you?
And I know you don't want to talk to me, you know? And I'm just showing up and it just feels like I'm hanging out for like an hour.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel constructive. It doesn't feel like I'm going to really, it feels just like a performance. And I would at least like to get the parking validated. I would at least like to get like some kind of thing back.
Yeah.
You know? That's what's bothering me, is I feel like people don't realize how much of a time investment it is for someone to go out and do the thing.
And more so now because there's doing so many interviews like AI, like via AI. It's like, oh, you're not even here for it. Then I definitely should be compensated because I'm the only one who has to do anything here. Like there's not even a person who's hiring.
Yeah, it's like it feels like you don't even care.
Yeah, that's
that
what I'm saying.
here.
Like, why would I be trying to get a job? You don't even give a shit about your hiring process.
Yeah, and even like some like the interviews I've been on, it feels like the people interviewing me aren't even prepared. You know, they're like just printing out all the stuff. They're asking me questions. I feel like they just wrote.
So it says Vince, right? It says here, yeah, or it's like you're cramming for the final for something that you need.
Yes, and I'm like, you guys know that I also have a choice to work here, right? You need to make it.
That entitlement is wild to me.
Yeah, where like it feels like such a privilege that you're working at this place or whatever, and I'm like, okay, cool. But yeah, they just feel like.
But does it suck to work here? Yeah, because I have a say in this too. Like, I guess that's what it is they're so, maybe there's like so used to over time, there a desperation for in people who are looking for a job that, and I think that's a cool thing that's happened, a progression in that. No, no, motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, I want to know if this is going to be worth my time too.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, I could go work someplace that's lower stakes for the same money if I need to. But I would like to do something that I would like to do more. And so I'm trying to see if that's what this is. And if it's not, yeah, you're not doing me any favors. Fuck you.
Exactly. Yeah. See you later. Man, I also like when I get like a test at like the interview, I'm like, you guys didn't tell me I was going to take a test. So I'll like have to do computer stuff. And it's like 10 little like obstacles for like Microsoft Office, or like, can you do this? Can you do this? And I'm like, I didn't know I was going to do this. I was only expecting like a 20-minute interview. Now it's like an hour of me. And sometimes I just want to be like, can I just go? Like, I don't want to do this part.
Yeah.
You know?
This is clearly not for me.
Yeah, I'm like, I shouldn't.
Just to talk to somebody?
Dude,
no.
You know what feels weird is like when I'm there and then like the person that's about to interview next is also like in the room or like just waiting, because I'm like, it just feels kind of like, I don't know. I feel like I should tell them like, be careful in there or something. Like, give them some kind of like warning. Like, this guy's gonna ask a lot of questions. This guy's gonna do that. Wish you luck. You know.
Be prepared to be here for way longer than you expected.
Yeah. Hey, go put some change in the meter. All right.
I think that happened to me like once. It was like in my early 20s. I think I was like trying to get a job at Target, and I walked out. I think I walked out just on the you had to sit down and like do this entire question. I was like, "No, I have a resume. Why are you asking me the questions that are already on the information I came to provide you already? Now you want to ask me the same fucking questions again?"
Yes.
Get the fuck. No, I was like, I left. I was like, this is not obviously not a place for me. Then I can't do this.
I had to fill out a resume again, the one that I sent you.
Yeah.
Like that's what's another thing that like you reminded me of this thing that happened once where I was like at an interview and this thing God, it was right on the tip of my tongue. But yeah, there's just something about the process where I just like don't like how repetitive it gets, and it feels like people are being really inconsiderate of your time, and that just feels like
not only that, but I have to be the coolest version of me. You know what I'm saying?
And that
to me, I think that the part of that is the comic in me is like, if you want me to charm you for an hour, you're gonna have to pay, baby.
Exactly.
That's what I am.
Exactly.
My charm's actually worth money. So if you want me to sit here and sell you me, I get paid for that on a regular basis.
Exactly. I feel like after like the first question, if I'm like not really vibing with it, immediately I start to panic. I'm like, what am I doing here? What did I do? Why did I decide to do this? Man.
Was the LinkedIn that enticing? Why did I think this? Why did I think this would be a good idea?
I think I also have like that mentality of like, it'll be good experience to just kind of like knock these out so I can build on the interviewing skill. You know, sometimes you do like get interviewed for like comedy jobs and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, let me just like keep this
tool sharpened. Yeah.
Tool sharpened. Yes. Thank you.
No, for sure.
And so like I'm like, all right, cool. But sometimes I also like, this thing is my own pet peeve is like, whenever someone asks me a question about myself, I immediately like go blank and I can't remember like anything about me, or I'm just like, oh fuck, what do I like?
Person,
what do I enjoy?
Who am I?
Yeah. I'm pretty cool. Do you like that? Yeah. I can make this office pretty cool if you're into that. But if not, I understand.
Great for morale.
That's great for morale.
For morale. Is there anything outside of that in the job description? Because then we're going to have to discuss it. But I'm real good for morale.
Do you want a personality hire? No? Okay. I'm really good at other stuff too.
I can do a spreadsheet, just the one though.
Not multiples in the same day. That's a little bit too much for me.
That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't like all the tabs and stuff. I'm a one tab. Like I'm not. My browser doesn't have 900 tabs open. I'm a one tab and done.
I do like asking what an average day looks like at the office, so I can envision like, all right, I think I'd like it here. Because I do like having like day jobs where like I work in a place. Like I feel like I like the stability or like the being able to predict something like, oh, this is what my day is going to look like.
It forces you into a social structure as well. Like it makes you be social.
Yes.
So it's good practice.
Yes. Something that has bothered me though from like having regular jobs and people discovering that I do stand up is they're like, oh, well, how come you're not funny here at the office? I'm like, well, this is still like a professional workplace. I'm not going to be like goofing around all the time.
I can't bring my dick jokes to the fucking water cooler, Susan. Come on.
I have to be apolitical every day. That's already a lot for me. I can't express what I thought about what happened on the news the other day.
Two words, HR. We don't have that in the performing arts, turns out. As we've all found, unfortunately. We couldn't use it. But yeah, it's I can't. What do you want me to say? You want me to talk about the rise of fascism here while somebody's microwaving fish? Come on.
Yeah, and they're going to fuck up the office now after that fish. Yeah, God. Want to make it weird here. Yeah, I guess it's just like an expectation where like you like say something and then people kind of want you to be that all the time, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, which also makes me think like something that like also like bothers me is when I'll share like an interest that I have, like a new hobby, right? And then people
give me an example. What's your new hobby? I kind of want to hear about it.
You know, like a while ago, I tried I joined like a pinball league. I wanted to try out
Oh,
pinball.
fuck yeah. I play pinball.
Yeah. So I tried that out. I liked it. And then I ended up just, not that this is a bad thing, but I met like a lot of people that like do it for a living.
Oh,
But
wow.
I feel like what kind of like overwhelms me sometimes is like if I have any hobby or interest and I express it to someone else, they'll be like, "Oh, are you gonna try to make that a career?" Like automatically, like the thing is like, how are you gonna monetize this new interest that you have instead of like, can you just enjoy it?
Right.
You
Yeah,
know?
not everything is a side hustle. At some point,
Exactly.
I would like to get some joy out of my life too, and doing something for the sake of doing something.
For enrichment. Like I wanna be like a well-rounded person. Like I wanna be able to have different experiences and just kind of like maybe keep them private and be like, "Oh, I really like this." And not have to talk about it all the time. We're like, "Oh, I'm like now a professional knitter or whatever," you know?
Yeah.
Just like I like to knit sometimes. Like that would be cool to just say, you know, instead of being like, "So are you gonna make money selling scarves?"
So yeah, are you making sweaters, or do you have like a Black Friday sale, or what's going on?
Where's your
Yeah.
Etsy link?
Yeah.
I
It's like not everything has to be linked to capitalism. Actually, sometimes it's actually a really nice rebellion to not.
Exactly, because it also kind of feels nice when you just talk to someone that has that same interest and you're just like talking about what you've discovered or what you've learned and what you feel really impassioned by from that instead of being like, "Oh yeah, so how much are you making from that thing?" or whatever. Because that also feels invasive.
It is invasive.
Yeah.
And that's also a condescending thing. And I'm certain you've dealt with this, where the thing that is my career is the other way, where they treat the thing you've dedicated your life to like it's a hobby. So it's the other side of it also annoys the shit out of me too, because it was just like, "Oh, how's the little little comedy thing, the thing you're doing?"
They put so many words before it and that kind of diminishes it. Even though like I have such like respect and regard and like I've committed so much time to it, the way that someone can word it and phrase it makes it feel little and small. And for whatever reason, I'll kind of carry that. I'm like, is this a bad thing? Like, is it bad that I've been doing this?
It's a really big part of my life. I've dedicated, so I've sacrificed so much for it.
It's part of my identity.
Just my little thing.
Yeah. Or like I'll share something and I'll like, and just at the workplace, I'll be like, "Yeah, I do this. I like it." And then sometimes I'll ask a little bit more and I'll give a little bit more and I might share like an achievement. And then like they'll just like look at me and I'll be like, "Wow, so you're like really doing it.
Like you're like doing it.
You're going for it." And I'm like, "Dude, I don't want to talk to you. Please stop talking to me. Like I'm trying to enjoy my lunch. We have 20 minutes. Don't make me feel existential at the table, you know?"
Yeah.
Oh my God, I gotta send an email. Yeah. But it's stuff like that where like, you know, I want to be able to like just share something and not feel like I am immediately going to be on the defensive of like why I like that.
Or have to defend it like with the hobby too, or have to be like, "No, I don't. I shouldn't have to come with so much attachment. It should just be, I'm doing this thing and I like it. That should be enough. It shouldn't be like there's this whole." But I think, I mean, with late stage capitalism, I think a lot of it is like, "Oh, is that another way you're trying to survive? Is this another way to trick into survival without having to be a cog?" I feel like a lot of times there's those kind of, which is also dark.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to have a light conversation. But I would have never even thought to play fucking pinball professionally.
Yeah, or that you could make money from. I mean, I think it's really cool that people can do that, but it's also like, I just want to unwind. Even like Magic the Gathering, I love playing that game, but there are people that play it professionally that like do leagues that are building $100 decks to play competitively. And it's like, no, I just like doing this, and sometimes I'm good at it, and sometimes I'm bad at it.
Pretend with my friends with some sort of parameter. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. I like rules sometimes, and it's cool to abide by that. Yeah, this made me think. You know how like back then, like your occupation usually was like your last name, like Smith or Baker. Yeah, I wonder like today, like if people had like that sort of thing, like how many hyphenated last names we would have. You know. I'm Smith, Baker, Driver, you know, like that sort of thing.
Yeah. It's Rodriguez, construction, baker, father. You have to like list all of the things you do.
All your titles. Yeah.
Soccer coach. Man, this guy's really got a long last name. He's so productive.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like
But wasn't that just because people couldn't pronounce people's names? Wasn't it just to make it easier?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's like a
On the historical front, where it was just like, because it was a bunch of people from everywhere. So then instead of somebody having to learn, a Czech last name, that you would just have Baker.
yeah. Okay, how about Baker? That's
Yeah.
easier for me. I know that's your whole family thing, but Baker is convenient. It's kind of good.
It's like your whole thing, right? It's
Yeah,
your whole thing anyway.
it's what you
So
do.
yeah.
You're taking this seriously, so yeah. God, imagine how condescending it
You're
must have
like
been back
doing
then.
it. Like you're like baking. I
You
didn't
can
know you
make
were like
money.
baking.
You're baking big. This bread's really good. Like, you should make a business. Yeah.
I say
God.
that I just realized I've been a hypocrite in that a friend of mine, he bakes like really cool cakes, and he's always like being creative and stuff like that. And I'm always like, when we open in the shop, dog. When we
Yeah.
open in the shop.
Yeah. It's like you also want to be supportive of your friend too,
Mhm.
and you're like trying to like walk that line of like, come on, let's do that.
Well,
I love this.
yeah, how
Yeah.
much do you like this? So I can be the correct amount of supportive.
And then sometimes it does come from like a really good place. Like I feel like you can discern when someone's like being like, you have to, like, I believe in you. Like you
Mhm.
can do this versus like, oh, that's so nice.
Mhm.
Oh,
I think that just I think we just need to erase that tone. I'm so tired of
yeah. It makes you feel small in such a quick, yeah.
fuck your passive aggressive cunty voice.
Yeah.
Aw. Aw.
Aw.
Remember when aw was for something that was cute?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
And now that awe feels condescending. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, you're trying.
Oh, look at you doing a little thing.
But then like for that person, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing? God. Cause that person that makes that sound, I don't know what their occupation ever is. They're like,
No, they're usually like there is somebody's wife.
yeah. They're like job is to like run through a meadow or whatever. Yeah. Quote inspirational things on like a
in a thong though. You gotta get the likes. So
yeah, it's true.
fair enough.
In a thong. Yeah.
You gotta be influencing.
Holding some kind of drink. Sponsored ad hashtag. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's do a little palate cleanser before we go. Let's get some good things. So give me
Yeah.
your favorite food of all time.
Okay, favorite food of all time. I like pizza a lot. I feel like that's like a pretty simple one. But yeah, I like it just
What's
because
your toppings?
I like spicy stuff on my pizza. So like I'll get like jalapenos and things. Or sometimes like the meat too. Like there's like spicy chorizo or spicy sausage. I like that. Yeah. I don't know why I choose to make everything hot. It doesn't have to be, but I like it. I guess I like the danger of it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
a bad boy.
Sometimes
This
I'll
is
fuck
my bad
up.
boy sandwich and go too far.
And then I get hiccups. I'm like, now I'm annoying.
What do you mean?
Yeah. It makes me mad.
You just sound like a cartoon drunk. You're like, no, I just had too much hot stuff.
It's so cartoon drunk hiccuping is such a funny, like, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh no, it was just the pizza. I'm not even hammered.
Yeah.
Okay, give me your favorite teacher growing up.
Oh, Mr. Llewellyn, because he was so funny, and I feel like he was someone that
What
really
grade? Give me some context.
8th grade teacher, middle school English. He was just very nice and funny, and he would like I'd say something, and I feel like he was really good at listening. And I feel like what was really nice about him is like I had like a lot of like the comic book interests and like those niche things that I liked. And he was really receptive to it. I'd be like, hey, mister, I like this book. You should try reading it. And then when I was on lunch, he would read the thing and come back and have something to say about it. I feel like that was cool to like meet a student where they're at and encourage that sort of stuff.
Hell yeah.
Because that doesn't always happen. You know, teachers will just be like, all right, do that on your own time.
Yeah.
But he was willing to accept that invitation.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That was how my old golf coach was I used to talk to him about music all the time. And he was also like, that was how I found out that like Led Zeppelin was singing songs about J.R.R. Tolkien and stuff like that. Like, he was the one that connected those dots for me. And I was like, wait, what? You're telling me different kinds of arts communicate with each other? Like, it was so wild to me that was even like that, like art would talk to art about art. It was insane to me.
It's such a good way to get someone excited about learning too. Yeah. What Misty Mountain Hop, No Quarter, all those kinds of songs, right? Yeah.
where I was just like, okay, well, I guess now I'll read the book.
But then it makes it exciting when you re-listen. You're like, oh, like
Oh
that's what they're
shit,
talking
that's what he's
about.
talking about. I thought he was just high. This whole, which probably that too, but
Yeah,
still
yes.
now there's some now there's some context. I get it where he's coming from. But that's also so funny. That Venn diagram is funny to me, the because this is before the movies, right? So we're talking about the 70s, that reading was overlapped with like rock and roll. Those are two things
Mm,
that I
mm,
never
yeah.
thought. You know what I'm talking about? You don't think of rock and roll having a literary reference in it.
Yeah. But then like when you are in those worlds, you're like,
Mhm.
oh, that's so cool. I see what they
You're
did. That's
influenced by this
amazing.
person. Oh wow, yeah.
But then it's like people reacting to art, which
Mhm.
is like the best way to make it. Like you take something and you're like, oh, I'm going to respond to that, or this is how I feel about that take.
Mhm.
I feel like that should happen more if it's not happening right now. I'm sure it's
Yeah.
happening right now, but yeah, it should happen
Yes.
more.
And favorite I don't think we've ever gotten this far. Favorite place you've ever performed
Favorite
so
place of
far.
man. I always like. I'm gonna have it just be like a neighborhood. I always like performing in Highland Park. I'm from
Mhm.
Glassell Park, so Northeast LA is always cool because that's where I started comedy. I
Mhm.
feel like that's where like I got like my intro to like going to a lot of alternative comedy shows
Mhm.
and just kind of like seeing where you can put comedy in spaces like that is really cool.
Well, yeah, I've done a barber shop over there. I've definitely
Yeah.
done what else? I've done a laundromat, some communal art space. There's definitely like, oh, I didn't know you could just do comedy anywhere.
It's just one of those things that like makes me happy because it reminds me of when I started, and it gives me that feeling of when I started of just being excited
Mhm.
by the act of doing,
Mhm.
and that's something that I always crave and that I want. You know,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's my favorite place to perform.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Nice. Little hometown
yeah. I'm a
guy.
little hometown guy.
That's
Yeah,
nice. Well, if you enjoyed Vince, you can actually watch his brand new special, up and coming, right? Which you
yeah.
can see on Veeps. And if watch the full thing, follow. He's got cool clips. Share the clippies.
The
It's
Clippies.
hilarious. Yeah, the little clippies. I like try to make them cute so they're not so
Clippies is
ominous.
good.
Yeah.
Yes. Clip sounds. Whoa, what are we getting into?
Yeah.
Clippies is
Little
nice.
clippies. Plus, it reminds me of the paperclip from the old
The little
word.
guy. Yeah,
Little
yeah.
guy. Anything else you want to plug? Tell people.
Yeah, f- yeah, follow me online. I have some cool shows coming up. Yeah, I that's what I can think of right now. But yeah, at Vince Caldera.
At Vince Caldera. There you go. Caldera. And thank you guys so much for listening, for watching. Share our clippies. Tell people about us. I appreciate you guys very much, and thanks for listening. See you next week. Bye. Bye.
Oh, sir, I don't like it.